What's up, y'all? Good evening. Welcome to Heavy Cardboard. I'm your host, Edward.
Shrey.
Martin.
All right, or at Labora, classic, arguably Uwe Rosenberg's magnum opus. I know some people say Agricola.
Oh, sorry. Just having a twitch here.
2/3 of us feel that way.
I like many of his games. This is my favorite of his.
This is my favorite of his as well. We desperately want expansions that are never going to happen, but maybe it'll happen. So, originally, or I guess published by Z-Man Games. When it gets republished by Awakened Realms, if y'all could go ahead and make sure that we get some expansions for this, that'd be awesome. Great. I'm going to do like a super 3-minute teach. There is not a lot mechanically to this game. It is mechanically very, very simple. The rule book makes it seem extraordinarily more difficult than it is. The rule book, terrible. Anyway, here we go. We have a resource wheel, we have buildings, and everybody has a tableau. Now, your little resource track or resource inventory, mine is on screen. Those guys are not. How this is going to work is you can see I kind of got mine off center so you can see them. This is just something I printed off of BGG, but so be it. You start with three workers, one of which is a prior. That is your main one, if you will. And everybody starts with an identical player board here. On your turn, you may take one of three options. You may place a clergyman on any building and do what the building is. More often than not, it's either going to be to get resources or to convert resources, pretty much. Second option is you can fell trees or cut peat, i.e. get resources, removing these cards from your board to be able to open up spots. And finally, the third option you can do is build a building. To be able to build a building, very simple. You need to have the available resources in the top left-hand corner to be able to build the building. When you build the building, you spend the resources, you place it on an available space on your board. The end. The yellow priory buildings, these three that are here, cloister buildings, the three cloister buildings must be orthogonally adjacent to the cloister office. As a bonus action at any time, a player may build extensions onto their tableau, and these get built like that or on the other side like that. They must be in line either top or above. Or the other option is they can build hillside and mountains on the right, or they can build coastal and sea areas on the left. These can be offset like that if they wish, but they always have to be on the left side, at least one space orthogonally adjacent to existing land. So, on a player's turn, we are going to pull back all of our clergymen if all three have been placed on your board. Then we're going to rotate the production wheel. Then after we have rotated, if there's a settlement phase, I'll circle back to that in a minute. Then every player in turn order takes one action. One of those available three actions that I just mentioned. The first player gets to take a second action. So in a 3-player game, there will actually be 4 actions. If I'm the first player, I take one, take one, take one, take one, and then we go to the end of the round stuff, which is the first player changes. Now, when you build a building, if your prior has not been used, when you build a building, if you want, when you build it, you can place your prior on that as an additional free action and carry out the action on that building. If a building already has a worker on it, it cannot take another worker, and you cannot take your workers back until all 3 have been placed. Finally, you'll notice that there is a coin. A coin signifies that you can force somebody else. I'll be like, hey, Shrey, go ahead and place one of your workers. I want to, do the clay mound. So I pay him a coin, and then I get to do that by taking the resource, just like in Black Forest or in, what's the other one?
Glass Road.
Glass Road. This will rotate every round. The amount of resources, oh, hey, I took clay. Okay, I get 4 clay. Take 4 clay, put it into my area. It's really that simple. Now, the settlement phase happens when the wheel crosses past where the little house is. We're going to then go through the settlement phase. The settlement phase is right here. Move building marker to the next letter from A to B to C to D. And then each player may build a max of 1 settlement. I'll talk about that in a second. And then distribute the current letter settlement and building cards. So in other words, these cards will get added to those. The existing ones that aren't built stay there. And everybody may build 1 settlement. The settlements at the beginning of the game are these 4 cards. you'll notice they have arrows on them. Wherever you build it, it is going to score for itself as well as everything orthogonally adjacent at the end of the game based on the red number. The number in the shield is how many points you're going to get for that building automatically. The red in the little house is if it's adjacent to a settlement. Settlements count for themselves. They also count for other settlements. So if another settlement gets built here after I have felled those trees, then I'll be able to score that. At the end of the game, at the end of 25 rounds, we're going to score all of our buildings, our settlements, points for building total, and any goods that you've converted into points. And that's it. Whoever has the most points wins. That is or at Labora. I forget anything major? I don't think so.
No.
All right. Take your worker off. What do we got for a randomizer today?
Actually, it was a bit forgetful and didn't get a new one, so we got the same one we got for the last map.
That's okay.
That's what I was thinking.
It's a busy
not gonna
day.
be a crisis.
No judgment.
It was quite a day.
Yes, it was.
Jack of diamonds, queen of spades, 7 of diamonds. So Martin starts. What's the deck? Just because
the deck is Fiamma by Giovanni Maroni of Third Way Industries.
Okay.
And there's quite a few nice little decks that
All right.
I rather enjoy.
All right. So with that said, here we go. We're going to literally walk through all of our steps on this for the first round. So all players take their clergyman back. Okay, done. Then rotate the production wheel. Now on the production wheel, it has 2 symbols on it. This is so dumb, but here we go. Rotate. After it rotates, in the first round, the first player should be the active first player. Martin is.
Mm-hmm.
The second time around the wheel, the second player should be the active first player, meaning me, when we get back to this. It's just a little place to verify that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
useful.
All right. So we have rotated the wheel. Next, is there a settlement phase? No, not until we get to the house. Finally, take actions. 1 at a time, clockwise. Total of 4 actions.
You probably don't want to put that settlement there.
I probably do not. That is fair. All right, done. All right, Martin, what you got? Take some resources.
You think?
Or build.
Or build.
Or build.
Or build.
Because
Yeah,
everybody
exactly.
starts with 1 coin, which is also a food. 1 grain, which is also a food. 1 sheep, which is 2 food. 1 clay. 1 wood, which is 1 heat. And 1 peat, which is 2 heat. Because you have to pay feed and heat for building settlements.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to try get the peat coal kiln.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that
costs
one.
me. That costs me.
Wrong one.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're right. No,
Right
I
one.
was wrong. Sorry.
You were wrong.
I was wrong. All right, so
Okay.
now.
And that cost me 1 clay, which
Yep.
I've placed. Then I can prior it
Yep.
and pick up some peat coal and some
coin.
cash.
Yeah.
And then flip over.
And I can also turn peat into peat coal.
As
Yep.
many as you want.
Yep.
Since
Which
it
I
doesn't
will
have
do.
a multiplier.
Which currently is 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking it'd be useful.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that building.
You do.
Also, there is 1 wild. The wild is the cheese right there. That is whatever it
That's
is.
wild. Okay.
Okay. So
It's like American cheese.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Squares.
processed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Processed.
it's
American
processed
cheese can be anything.
Because
Yeah,
I feel,
really,
I feel
'cause
like
it's
more like
not
the
cheese.
disc, it feels more like cheese to me.
It should be, but
Yeah.
that's a coin.
It's got that worrying
So-
orangey colour.
It does. Okay. So
Especially worrying these days.
I mean, if we're playing the French side, they would be offended. But
Yes.
we're okay.
Yeah, but seeing as we're playing the Irish side. All right, so I am going to go ahead and fell some trees to start. So I will. By the way, the stone is not available at the beginning of the game, so we just set it off there to remind. So, hey, look, I felled trees. How many trees? It's going to be 2 trees. So I get 2 wood. That's me done, and this can just go back into the supply. Doesn't matter. Done.
All right. I will also build a building. I will spend. Okay, so I will spend a wood, and at any time, one of the optional actions
Yes.
is you can convert grain into straw.
Yes,
So I will.
that is true.
I will do that. So we'll convert the grain to straw. So a grain and a wood is a
Spinning
mill. And I will put my prior on it. And it says, for every 1, 5, or 9 sheep that's in my stock, I get 3, 5, or 6 money.
Yep.
You don't pay the sheep. You just if you
Just
have it.
show your work,
So
right?
I have 1 sheep. I get 3 money, but I'm just going to spend 2 of it. So I'm just going to take 2 money to get one of those.
I should have done that. I was going to do that my last go and I forgot. So it's my own fault.
And that comes with 1 peat
Bye.
and
Oh right, which side do I want?
Yes.
See, this is a decision that I'm never quite sure about. I'll do this.
so
I'll take
you
1
only
wood.
need 1.
Yeah.
So one side has less mountains and less woods, but more clear space, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we go back to the first player, takes 1 more action.
Yeah, well, of course, you can take the land as a free action over time of what you do, and what I should have done was taken it at the end of my last go, because I had the money to do it, but I didn't.
You can take coins.
I know, I
and-
can take coins, and I may very well do that.
Yes.
In fact, I think I will. Cloister office, then.
All right, so that will be 2 coins, sir.
And then I can spend
As an
both of them
additional action.
and another one to take a bit of land.
Okay. Now,
And that was foolish.
could have taken that one if you wish.
Could have done, but I
Okay.
decided I wanted to do this.
Okay. All right. So now,
And wood goes on there, correct?
Wood. Yeah. You want.
start player changes. We do it again. If everybody has all 3 workers, you can pull them back. Does not, does not, does not. And rotate. Second player is now the start player. Okay, checks out. Good. No settlement phase. So you get the flow of this, so I don't have to walk through this every time. But there we go. We're done. And now I will go ahead and do what I was planning on doing, and I'm glad nobody got in my way. I appreciate it. I will
You're
learn
welcome.
from my last game.
Okay.
I am
Curious what
taking
that
the
means.
cloister courtyard. Well, I completely closed off the ability to build
Oh
cloister
right.
buildings.
Yes. Yeah.
So, there, that's going to be 2 wood. And it must be orthogonally adjacent to existing cloister buildings, which it clearly is now. So I need to spend 2 wood there. And I will go ahead and put my prior on it. 3 different goods to get 6 identical basic goods. Basic goods are the 6 that I have currently that you start the game with. Those are the 6 that are have little asterisks on the player aid. They're also the 6 that are right here on the left-hand side. That is blurry. I apologize, but yeah. All right. So with that said, I think I will go ahead and get rid of... And we'll get rid of the grain. I will... I had a plan, but I don't know if I'm going to pivot away from my plan right now. I'm going to get rid of the wood and the peat. So that is 3 different goods for 3 identical goods. And the original plan was to take 6 coins.
6 coins are nice.
Is that, or it's going to be, it's a little early for the sheep. Yeah, I think we will go with the 6 coins, and I will go ahead and I will pay 4 of them and take 2 coins, and that's me done.
All right. I am going to go to the clay mound and get 3 clay. That's this one.
Yeah,
3 clay.
Oh, fine. That was what I was going to do on my second action, which I would have done had I
You mean
forgotten to play.
So you could get your third worker. I mean, you can still get your third worker over there.
Yeah, but, it's still kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's 25 rounds, like Christopher said, Stephen.
Yeah.
Unless you're playing the short game, which I don't know anybody that plays the short game.
Yeah, maybe is a learning experience, but I would never do it. Once you know the game.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with sheep then.
All right. 3.
It's 24 rounds plus a weird extra round.
Right, which you can just do extra stuff. Okay. Well, since you went clay, I am leaning towards... You know what? This might be kind of crazy, but I'm thinking I'm going to do this. All right. Let's fell some woods. So I will clear that and actually clear the wood itself, and then I will take 3 wood. And that is the end of the round. So that is 2 rounds of 25 complete. And now start player changes. There. All right. Pivot. And no settlement phase. Martin takes his workers back because he has all 3 on there. And Shrey, go.
I also think that checking. Yes, I also will take the Joker and take 3 wood.
Martin?
I'm going to clear some peat.
For 4.
4.
Very nice.
That feels like
Thought I had
use
that.
of it.
Sorry. There we go. There. So now, do I stay on target? I think I do. Oh, right. That's why I wasn't going to do that. Mistakes have been made.
You and me both.
Yeah, that's all right. Okay, fine. I will go to the farmyard and get some grain. So that looks like 4 grain.
4 grain seems good.
Yeah. When in doubt, in old school Uwe, take what's the most. Back to Shrey.
So-
A moment. You know what? A moment. I'm going to also spend all 3 coins.
Sure.
And I'm going to take this. And I think this is going to become a seaside. Because I have the hills here, so every building has limitations on where that it can be built. In fact, this one can be built on water. So if you take a look, that one on water, that one on coast.
Yeah, there's a tiny little icon with it, some text right there.
And those match, obviously. I mean, the colors also match on what it is. But I don't have a really good reason to drop that down. I don't have a reason to have it up top either. So if that's the case, future me can get mad and I will call it good like so. All right, done.
Okay, so I'm going to put this out. Do I want money or do I want sheep?
Sheep is 2, money is 3.
Right, that's the thing. Money is 3.
I mean, you
It's
do
an old school,
you,
it's an
but...
old school Uwe Rosenberg
Yeah,
game.
right,
That's
yeah.
what the guy said.
I want it all. I'll take the money.
I want it all. All right, so now switch the first player marker. Pull back workers.
Yep.
And if you notice, you want to try, if you have 2, you want to try and use your 3rd worker,
Yes.
yada, yada, yada. There. We have 3 rounds until a settlement phase, which people need food and heat to be able to build. And just as a reminder for what those are, the 4 that are available are these 4: 0 heat, 7 food, 3 and 3, 1 and 1, 3 and 8, respectively. Okay. Martin?
So I have 2 actions before the settlement. Okay.
I have
You have 3.
I have 1,
No.
2, 3.
Oh, this.
I have 3.
Wait, which round? Oh, this is this round.
Yes.
Okay, right. So. No.
Or fine. I have.
Yes.
I have 3.
Yeah, you have 3.
I know what I meant. Right.
Martin's doing a second action on this. No, Martin.
No, it's just the beginning
Yeah.
of the round.
Right, Martin was first player. That's what's confusing me.
He is the first player.
Yeah, I forgot he was first player for the game. I thought you were. Yeah.
There you go. As a
Okay.
reminder. Okay.
What's that from?
It's
Okay, I'm going to
3D
turn wheat
printed.
into straw. Oh no, I'm not. My mind is all over the place. I'm nowhere near where I'm thinking where I went. I need to get clay.
That
So
is-
I'll get
3 of them.
clay.
Okay. So because I have 3 actions, I really, really would have liked both of those options. Oh, I do not. Oh, by the way, you can also offer. You can pay a beer.
Only once that flips. Right?
No.
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 Oh.
It is. You can also pay a beer. Or is it a whiskey? Shoot.
It's a
A
beer.
whiskey.
It's a beer.
Well, I don't know. What are you saying? You can.
To be able to use somebody else's worker.
Oh yeah,
you
it's
can
it's,
use a
it's,
whiskey.
it's a barrel.
It's a barrel.
So
It's a
whatever,
barrel.
whatever's in the barrel.
Right. All
Yeah.
right. Which is
Use
whiskey. You can pay, you don't give that to the player. You throw it away, and you can have them use one of their workers. But this is where I've messed up. I'm out of coins, and I can't take the actual action that I want to take.
You can get coins, and then your third worker is going to be, and the workers are going to come back.
I think.
May I
that-
suggest the cloister office?
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do, which is less than ideal, but it
Tell me about
is what it is, and that is dose coins.
Those
Done.
corners. All right. I'm going to buy a building. I'm going to spend 2 clay.
To take the malt house?
No, to
No.
take the builder's market.
Oh, okay.
And then it's going to go here.
This matters. This is a non-trivial decision
Yeah,
because
I don't
of
want it
adjacency.
here because I need to make sure I have space for the
For a cloister
buildings.
building.
But I do have this. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and this is what sets this
Right.
apart.
So the thing is, that's a 1 and a 3. The 3's nice. The 1's not particularly interesting.
No.
So you know what I'm going to put here. I'll regret this later.
Really, you sure?
I mean, I still have this space in that.
Okay. Oh, you do. You do have an out. Like he has one spot available for his cloister building. Then
All right, and then I'm going to put my. Is it a prior? Is
Yes.
that what we're calling him?
yes,
All right, to spend 2 of my money.
to get 2 wood, 2 clay, a stone, and a wheat. Sorry, a straw, not a wheat.
Oh, it is a straw.
It is
Interesting.
a straw. All right,
I didn't realize that.
Martin.
Okay, I am now going to use a clay and turn the wheat into a straw to build a fuel merchant.
Oh, which one is that?
Fuel merchant.
Yes, that one. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense with your other one.
I can take 6 fuel, which I think that's what I'll do to turn it into 8 coin. Feels
And
like
8
a
coin
perfect
is
scheme.
also 8 food, which he's going to need, and the 5s are below it.
I've got
Martin.
a. Oh, right, yes. I've got a ton of sheep here, so I'm not short of food.
Okay.
All right, that's the end of the round.
So take your workers back if you're me. That pivots. This is the last round before settlement phase. Okay. So.
All right, I have an out, depending on what happens. I'm okay with that.
I have that. I have that. If I do that, what is most important in life? That might be better. Action efficiency or actual doing the thing. And that malt house is nice. Oh, I only have one clay. Don't worry about it, Edward. I mean, that's the obvious choice, but nobody else can build that. So I am conflicted, but so I either do that or that. No, this is the right answer. We will go to the farmyard and take 4 sheep. That is the right answer. Stay on target.
That's probably the right answer, yes. Because that was one of my choices.
I know.
My other choice is to pay you $1, which is what I'm going to do. So I will give you no, I don't have the beer. I will give you $1.
All right, so he pays me a coin, and I get to choose which of my workers, not going to be my prior, to go into my cloister courtyard. Yes. He's going to get rid of three wood for 6 sheep.
Three different.
Three different. I apologize. A wood, a clay,
the straw.
Yep.
For
6 sheep.
6 sheep.
Yes. Yep. Schwab says, I don't think anyone has ever placed the buildings in the right spot. That's a fair statement, Martin.
Yeah. I mean, remember, you don't actually have to place the regular buildings adjacent or settlements. So you can, I could build a settlement out here.
Yeah, but you're trying to plan it out right.
Yeah, I mean, I left this open so I can put a settlement there potentially.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit the peat coal kiln.
Okay.
So I get
3 times fast
of these. I get yet another coin. And I can turn all of my existing peat.
Just flip them over. Yep. Done.
So I'm not short of energy for a little bit, nor short of money.
All right.
Hopefully that will be good.
So, what I want to do is to fell trees because there's a ton of wood, and getting energy is a good thing. However, I also like the idea of oh, wait. That's the right answer. I build the building.
Oh, no.
Or do you want to purchase
something?
I
wanted some more land.
Yep, go for it.
Which kind?
I'll take another bit of this, actually.
Okay.
Keep going south.
And yours is going to push up to meet mine.
Yep. I keep forgetting. You can buy land when you've got money.
Yes. There you go.
Okay. That one or that one. Give me a bit of peat. I think I'll go with that one. It's a bit more messy to clear.
That is not vital, is what that is. Okay, so I am definitely going to build, and I technically don't need any heat. So I actually... I am just taking a look at what I want to build and what I can build. The only ones I can't build currently are the ones that require stone. So it is the brewery and the cottage are the only 2 that I am unavailable that are unavailable to me to be built. Man, this is a non-obvious. Let me see. The fuel merchant, you actually pay fuel for that. And that seems pretty tasty. Maybe we go heavy priory buildings. This is different. I think... I've narrowed it down to one of those 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the only one that can build the left 2 currently. And I think that this one is too good to not do right now. So I'm going to go ahead and build that for a wood and a clay. And this one, we'll go ahead and go right there, which is adjacent. I have my prior. Use a building occupied by a prior. So both of them are occupied. But I don't want to spend the heat for Martin. So let's go over there. I will spend 2 coins for
2 wood.
Done.
2 clay.
Done.
1 stone.
Yes.
And 1 straw specifically.
And a straw. Done. So that is a straw, a stone, 2 clay, and I'm already feeling better than I was in my last play of this. All right, so we are done. So now, start player changes.
Take workers back.
Take workers back. Pivot. You are the 3rd player, so that's correct. Now we do the settlement phase. The settlement phase says, move building marker to the next letter. Okay, so that goes to B. And we're going to go ahead and put out the B buildings right there. Then, after that, everybody may build 1 settlement, and then we will put out the buildings. But we're going to go ahead and save a little time while we're thinking about this. Shrey, go ahead. What one, since you were the first player?
I think it's going to be the farming village. I can't build a fishing village and costs too much. It costs too much food. I don't want to spend that. The shanty town is just cheaper, and I don't. How much? Yeah, it's going to be a farming village. So it's 3 heat and 3 food. So I'll spend a sheep and a coin for the food.
Okay.
And a peat and a wood for the energy. And it's going to go right here, which is not a great location because it's 2 and 3. But I don't want to put it down here.
That, right. Okay.
So, but, I'll work on that.
All right, Martin, what one are you building?
Remind me what happens when you put 2 settlements next to each other.
They score each other.
They will score each other at the end of the game.
It. Yeah.
I was trying to remember how that worked. So I'm going to put a farming village there, which won't score me anything this round, but will score hopefully in the future.
All right, so you owe 3 and 3.
That will be a peat coal and then a sheep and a coin.
Okay. And I have decided I'm worried that if I don't do it now, I'm going to mess it up. So I can do the fishing village. And I probably, you know what? I just need to remind myself that this area is reserved for the market town. So the fishing village will go, make sure I get this right. It will go there, question mark? Or is it up there? It must be built on the coast. Yeah, it's going here. So I owe 3 heat, 1, 2, 3 wood, and then it'll be 8 food, 1, 2, 3, 4 sheep. Done. All right, that's the settlement phase, and the buildings, as y'all can see, have come out. So a bunch of new cloister buildings and other stuff. The slaughterhouse, the sacred site, those have come out. So, all right. Now, the interesting thing about Labora and the reason we're clamoring for expansions is all the buildings are all the buildings. That's the only difference is Irish or French. They play a little bit differently, but Shrey, you're up.
Yeah, I've just things that I'm trying to decide how do I want to approach this. I can wait on that. I don't think I need to do that. I'm gonna put one of these people out. The question is, do I get money? Probably not.
That's a lot of wood out there.
Do I get clay? You're right. The wood is tempting, but
This just in. If it's there, I'm taking it.
yeah.
I'm just letting you know. If it's there, I'm taking it.
There's clay, which is 3 clay, which is not bad. Or the sheep is only 2 sheep. The straw, the wheat
There's
is
4 of
wheat.
everything.
4 wheat. Oh, there is 4 of everything. So it's 4 sheep if I want it.
Because the wild, right there.
I hate doing that though. That feels like a bad idea.
So since we're playing an Uwe game, and then on Friday we're playing in a Uwe adjacent game, the colonist insert arrived yesterday.
4 of that.
Why?
I hate it.
Why wouldn't you take the wild?
Yeah, it's a good.
Maybe
it's a good
it comes
point.
back to you.
I'm not planning on
Okay.
taking nothing.
So for wheat, okay, Martin.
Well, that's kind of interesting because I also wanted 4 wheat.
Well, man of my word,
Yep.
5 wood.
Don't blame you.
Do I care where
I
it
had
comes
a heart
from?
attack when Shrey went and took 4 wheat ahead of me, but then, yes, I was the wild. Forgot the wild.
So 4 wood, done.
As a tea.
And then I am going to go to the spinning mill. I have 6 sheep, which is 5 or more, 5 to
Yes.
9 or 5 to 8. So I get 5 coins. I'm going to spend 4 of it, so I'm just going to take 1 coin. Yep, for that, yes. Can put it right there.
Oh, look at that! You now have plenty of cloister room.
Yes.
Do me a favor, scoot your whole board to the left about an inch.
Yeah. There.
That works.
A little more. Here more.
All right, past the first player. It goes
So all my people
to
come
Martin.
back.
Pull your homies back. No settlement phase until we get to here. So, Martin, you're up.
Okay, well, I think I'm going to buy myself a scriptorium. Which will cost me a wood and straw, which I turn from the grain. And I'm going to plop it there or there.
Well, it depends where you want. Are you wanting to put another settlement up here? I don't know.
That's a good question. Well, I have no idea what I'm doing position-wise. I am completely... well, I definitely want to go this way with the cloister office. I definitely really don't want to put a settlement next to my peat coal kiln.
Oh, yeah, because there's negative points. That's a good point.
But I do will want to expand this way, so well, I suppose I could always get some mountainside, couldn't I? So yeah, I'm not going to use that for anything much else. I do want it something that will score nicely with when I score my farming village. So I think the scriptorium there is good. And then yes, the prior is going on there. Yes, I am going to spend a buck. And I'm going to get myself a book, a meat, and whiskey.
All
It's
right.
an Irish game. Got to have whiskey. I'll have some Irish whiskey when I get home.
I have stalled long enough, and now is the time. Houseboat. Paid 1 wood. The houseboat will get built right there. That will get me that wood immediately right back. That gets me a malt, a little Colt 45, a coin, and Pete. DUN done. That's me. Not done, because that had to go. That's me done. Now it is.
Yeah, there's multiple things I want to... Oh, I didn't even see that one. Is that a book for 5 identical basic goods plus 3 other identical basic... Oh, so 5 identical basic and 3
Yeah,
basic.
turn a book into 5 identical basic goods and then 3 other identical basic goods. So like 5 sheep and 3 coins, something like that. That's what the Druid's house does.
Doesn't sound shabby. And
Oh.
to Hillside.
Loudon Board Gaming, wait till you see the insert on Friday. Trust me when I say it's going to make colonists much better. That's how we normally did, was just use a bunch of baggies. Trust me.
Oh, boy.
And yes, it arrived yesterday, and I spent an hour going through and putting everything into the insert. But the
Not
nice
good,
thing
eh?
is, it comes assembled.
That's good.
I hate. What I really want to do, it's not working the way I want it to work. So.
You know what? I just realized. So we have some extra room. So I'm gonna do this. There we go. Put that there. And now we have room for both of us to expand as we need.
That goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Alright, I'm a little. This is not really what I want to do.
Then don't do it.
Then do
I'm
it.
going to do it anyway.
Yes.
I'm going to build a building, stone. This one, the sacred site.
Okay.
It's going to go here. I really want to put it there, but it's going to go there. I wanted to clear wood, but wood's.
What happened to it all?
Yeah.
I mean, hold on. To be clear, I telegraphed. I
yeah.
literally screamed
No.
it from the mountaintop.
No. This was more important to do what I did.
Yeah, no, I hear
So,
you. Okay.
So I do that. My power's going on it. I get a book. I get 2.
Wheat or malt.
That's interesting. Malt.
And a beer or a whiskey. And while you're thinking, Martin, you can go.
I don't think I want the malt. So I'm going to take 2 wheat and then a book. And then beer or whiskey.
Well, I think it's time to hit the fuel merchants again. And do I just go for 2? 6 for 8? Yeah, I think
That's not bad.
good. 6 for 8 is a good word against cash.
Beer is 5 food.
Look, it's pork chop in a bottle, man.
Yeah.
Whiskey is pay someone to do something without paying them to do something.
So you're paying 5 food. Think of it that way. If you use the whiskey, just saying.
Well, no, yeah. No, the whiskey is 2 food.
So you're paying, but you're paying
Yes.
it, which is the
Yeah,
you could have gotten 5
no,
food.
I'm taking the beer.
All right, take your workers back.
5 food's too good.
All right, there. That's a lot of peat. Okay.
Forgetting to do that.
Did you want to buy?
I wanted to buy some more.
Go
property,
ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I've got a whole load of money, so I might as well use it to buy
The
property.
way I see it is, I haven't.
Which kind?
I
You
haven't-
seen this one?
It's hillside this time, yeah. Yeah, I've got to do my property buying here. Just got to remember.
You actually don't have to move it.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. All right. Well, I've done that. I can do this one of 2 ways. 6 peat is a ton of energy. Yeah, it's just too good to pass up. I will clear peat.
Yeah.
It's too much to pass up.
Who's star player? You're a star player. Okay. So was this the second time around?
Nope. I just
Okay,
that's
you just
first
took it,
one.
okay.
Yep.
That's I
two,
for some reason I have a hard time sometimes with that.
3.
So, well, I still want to clear that wood, but 3 wood is
5, 6.
fine. It's not exciting.
Wow.
What resources are 5 money, clay. I don't really need clay, but 5 clay is not bad, and I want to get this worker out. So yeah, I'll take 5 clay. Just trying to get the worker out.
Martin.
Well, you can get another worker out because I'm going to give you some money for your builder's market, please, sir.
Oh sure.
2 coins.
Oh, yeah,
You
2
get-
more coins. Yep.
Yep.
There we
2
go.
wood.
I get 2 wood,
2 clay.
2 clay.
A stone.
Yep.
And a straw.
Specifically a straw, not a
Yep.
wheat.
That's
Correct.
okay. That suits me.
I mean, let's see. Oh, you know, there's that. You guys keep leaving me these juicy resources.
5 money.
And it uses up a second one of those. Because I don't want to do that right now. I don't want to. Yeah, that's what it's got to be. 5 quiche, and the 5s look like this, and they have their own little home right there.
And you can convert them at any time to
they freely. All right.
Pass star player. And I'll take these guys back.
No settlement phase. Although we have 2 turns until settlement
phase. So I have
phase.
3 actions. One of them needs to be that.
It's such a good game.
What was the... Oh, that was that. So I don't need to do that. I need to do that eventually, but not right now.
Do want to do that. Okay. Yeah. All right, so I have everything mapped out until the settlement. Don't mess me up, people.
No promises. Yeah, okay. Sheep. I can't.
Well, all right. There goes that. I didn't think it was going to last, but
5 sheep's good.
hard to pass up. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to plan to spend a clay and a stone and purchase a druid's house.
Which one's that?
This one here.
That is the
that
pay
one,
book.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's nice.
And I'm going to use that immediately to pay the
book,
which I happen to have.
Yep, 5 and 3.
5 and 3. I'm going to take 3 peat, because I know what to do with peat.
I know a guy. Yeah.
And 5 sheep, because...
Yeah, because tis the season.
We need
you need more sheep?
Need more sheep, yeah.
Okay.
We're hammering the sheep over here.
Okay, hey, what you guys do in your own time.
There are 5 markers if we need them, but I don't think we'll need them.
We don't. Not in 3-player. Well, I was going to do...
You take 4 sheep.
I can. I can have 2 actions total, one of which is get sheep, and I think that's okay. The other option is I can get clay. No, we shall sheep it up. So that's 4 sheep.
Yeah, sheep. Lots of sheep happening.
Well, 'tis the season.
Mutton.
You know what? Hold on one second. Hold on. That was here, right?
Level 4, yeah.
Is it worth doing that? I think the answer is yes. For the extra sheep? Yeah, instead of going to the farmyard, 4 versus 2. No. We will let it lie. Done. Back to you, Shrek.
Okay, I'm going to...
I was thinking about turning in 3 goods to get 6 sheep.
Yes.
So
I'm going to spend 2 wood and 2 clay for the slaughterhouse.
yeah, all right.
It's going to go here because it's a -3.
Yeah.
And I will put my prior on it. It converts sheep and straw into
Meat.
So I have 6 straw and
More than 6 sheep.
yes, that's 6 sheep, and then
So-
I have that much left. That's fine. So then the straw goes away.
And those flip over
These
to
flip
meat.
over to meat. So I have lots of
Abundance of food. Okay. Martin?
That was my second action.
It in fact was. So clear your workers.
Here maybe.
Rotate. No settlement, but it will be at the end of this round.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe it's time to clear a bit of wood. I'm told wood is a useful thing to have. I'll clear this bit of wood, I think.
That's the problem.
And that'll be 5 wood.
Yes. That is the problem. Oh well.
Okay. Still could do that, but I just can't. That's the problem. Is that. Is that the right thing to do now? I think it still is, because I have enough to build what I need to build, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and build a building. I'm going to spend 2 wood and 1 clay.
False lighthouse?
You are correct, sir. So the false lighthouse will go right there. That'll be 3 coins to go with my 2 existing coins, which are going to go... That's 5. So there's that. And then I will go ahead... I will take the whiskey. And the whiskey will go right there. And that will go there. That's me.
Put your prior on it.
Thank you. That was on the False Lighthouse, i.e. the pub on the coast.
All right. I would like to... Do I want money? I think I probably want money. So I'm going to go here. I have 5 sheep. I get 5 money.
Sounds good.
Don't think I'll spend it yet. So let's see if I take the 5 money.
Okay, well, I'm worried a bit about being boring, but I'm going to hit the peak cone again. Do that. Turn that over.
And get your coin.
Well, I would get a coin, but actually I'm going to give up 4 coin.
For which one?
Coast, please. Time for me to get a bit of seafront action going, I think.
Alright, that's it.
All right,
Maybe
so
that's 2.
this moves. Take your workers back. And settlement phase. So the market town
Yes, the market town.
is what I'm building.
Me
So
too.
Yeah,
that's
me too.
1, 2, 3, and 1. 7 food. No heat.
6 and 5 next. Okay.
Is this... I mean, that's where I was going to, but hold on. The other question is, do I want to build it here? That's only 2. No, the answer is no, I'm done. All right. Every new buildings come out. So, Trey, you want to...
All right, we have 1 quarry. Oh, the quarry's going to be on this side, isn't it?
Yeah. No, right there. That makes
Okay.
sense.
Cloisters. We got 3 cloisters. Portico. So this is the stone one.
So if that's the case here, we'll do this.
Okay.
Okay.
What is that? So we have
Locatory, spend 2 coins and take back your prior and then carry out 1 building.
yeah, that's very nice.
1 build a building action. Sorry, so it takes
build.
your...
You can
yeah,
build. Yeah.
Yeah. And
The
activate.
Chapel is that.
And the shields are victory points, so
Yeah.
those are cool little things.
All right, we got the ale house, which is beer for money, or whiskey or whiskey for money. Then we got the whiskey distillery, which is malt and wood and peat for whiskey.
And also, when the distillery, if and when the distillery is built, we flip over the first player marker to the 2 side, and it now costs a whiskey or 2 coins.
Can I put this on here so that we
Yep,
remember
sure.
that? Should we move stuff over? And we also have this one, the shipyard, which is 2 wood for a ornament and 5 money thing.
Tasty.
Should we
Wow.
like everything this
wow.
way?
6 and 1 half dozen
Yeah, it's
the
fine,
other.
it's fine, yeah.
Because he's not coming further this way.
Yeah.
You can't.
Right.
Okay, so it is. Oh, and that should move to C. Now, note that is a short jump.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the obvious one and the thing I was getting ready for was the quarry. Unfortunately, the quarry comes out. Oh, doesn't actually activate. Oh, that's right. That's what I was thinking of doing.
Wait, what?
The quarry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can build a car.
And since I can't
Since you
actually
can't use
use
it
it,
because your prior is
now
not
is
the-
the right time to do it.
It's a reasonable argument.
Let's do it. So, 5 coins, and we will put it out here in BFE.
It has to go in the mound, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Which is there.
Yes.
Again, BFE. 7 points, but there you go, done.
I want that. I think I want that. Verifying, calculating. Yes. Wheat. Wheat, please. 6 wheat.
Martin?
Fuel merchant. Turn. This time I turn 3 fuel. Yeah, I got so much of it. 3 fuel into whatever many it is. 10 coin. Feels like it's not almost
3
worth
to
it.
10? How does
3
that
to 10, I suppose. Well, 3 because these are 3s each, right? So it's 9 to 10. But that feels like not as good as 6 to 8. But I
Yeah,
guess
no,
it's-
it gets worse as you. Yeah.
Diminishing returns.
Yeah,
Same
but it
thing for
saves me
this.
in action, right?
That's 1 for 3, 5 for 5, and then 9 for 6.
It
Right.
saves me in action. That's the theory, right? And I will take some more land.
We're just buying all the land.
Wow.
Is he planning on using it all?
You can, hold on, push up my way.
I'm not sure how much land I'm going to need, but
You
I feel I've got
don't
enough
need,
now.
you have more than enough.
Oh, okay. In which case I might.
Yeah, you really probably, you need to just clear the land. you
That
have.
is the case of me not knowing the game well enough.
Yeah,
I don't really know how
you
much name.
probably have plenty,
Okay.
my guess.
Okay. I'll take
Fair?
your.
Yeah.
Right? Yes. Okay.
I'll take your recommendation now. Yes.
Yeah,
The
I
more
feel like-
experienced players.
I feel like that might be a bit overkill.
Okay.
What was I gonna do? Right, clay mound. I think.
4 clay.
When was the next scoring of points occurring?
Points all at the end of the game.
Oh, it's only at the end of the game. Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, so
It's
that's
like
easy then.
it's just getting around
Right.
your settlements.
Yep,
and
that's
such.
fine. I was just trying to remember how that.
You know what?
worked.
Hold on.
So there's no negative to delay
Correct.
pushing stuff around.
Other than you always feel the pressure, the train crunch of, do I have enough time to do
Right.
the thing?
Right, but that's okay. I can deal with that pressure. I think. I hope.
Yeah, I need clay. There's no doubt everything needs clay. So let me think, is there a better place to get clay? I have no money, but I do have a whiskey.
You can get 2 clay over here
Yeah, no.
and other stuff.
Yeah.
But
No, I want like monster amounts of clay. Do you guys have anything that gets me huge amounts of clay?
I do not.
Okay, then I will take the free clay, which is 4 clay, and that is me. Done.
Well, hang on a second. Just to be...
What?
Do you have a book?
No.
No. Okay, so you can't...
Yeah, no, I couldn't do that either. I
You
appreciate
can also
it.
pay 3 things.
Yeah, to get 6, but free in 4 is
Yeah.
fine. So that's good.
your second in the
That
round?
is, and so now clear your peeps, Martin.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 actions. So tight.
It very much is. Hey, hop on board. Glad to see you. Wait for it. Have hopped on board. Haven't played this in a minute. Love to see it. That's what I'm saying. We try and bring these out to remind people, y'all probably have great games. You should try and play these, because this is a phenomenal game.
Yes, it is. I got 2 choices. 2 choices. I don't know if that's... I have a hard time reading what you both of you want to do.
Well, you should have a hard time reading what I'm doing.
'Cause he
I have
has no
what I'm
idea.
doing. So if
So
you can read what I'm doing, you're doing a better job than I am.
I'm planning on
me.
building that requires clay here sooner rather than later. I just got clay.
I think what I need is I will cut some peat. So
Okay, 5 feet.
That one or that one? I don't.
Martin?
So how does the stone quarry thingy work? How's that going to
Well, it's not available yet.
Right.
But as soon as it's available, it's just a resource.
Okay,
Just like any other.
But it's only available once that sweeps past there.
In 2 rounds, it'll be available. It'll be available at 0.
No.
Right.
However, the wild, once it's on the board, the wild now counts for it.
Counts for it. Okay.
So, yes.
And I will be first to go next round.
Fact. So you
Okay.
can force me, if I have a worker, and I do, if the wild is available, you can get 4 stone.
But if you place your worker, then you won't have
Then
a worker available.
if I place my
Then
worker
you'll
this
come back
turn,
anyway,
they'll come
yes.
back.
So either way, I've got a good chance of getting some.
There's
Okay.
almost, the only way you wouldn't is if you or I use the 4 wild.
Ah, right, yes.
That's the full disclosure
Yep.
on how that is, okay?
But even if you use the if you use the full wild, then
Then it
you
would be
just
2
get
stone.
2 stone.
Correct.
Right.
Which is twice as much as anybody has.
Yeah. Well, it's actually infinitely more
No.
than anybody has. Isn't
Incorrect.
It? Oh, you've got
I
stone.
have 1.
Okay, I'll take that back then. Yes. So given that, how does that affect my thinking? It does a little bit, I think.
But I 100% am planning on using a building. Yes. Right now.
Right.
Now, to what end? I haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah, I'm in that kind of.
I'm just being honest. I
I'm
don't
really
know.
quite sure where I'm going with this.
Okay. Now I have. I know what I'm doing. Don't mess it up.
Okay, I'm going to hit Scriptorium again.
Okay.
Spend a buck.
You get a book, a meat, and a whiskey.
Meat and a whiskey.
Cool. Good job not screwing it up. I'm going to the cloister office to take 5 quid.
Ooh, you're not taking 4?
Tempting, because oh.
Because then he's going to pay you the 5th to use the thing, unless he has whiskey.
No, I specifically am not, because I'm going to immediately use the 5 for this, which
Wow, okay.
might be overkill, to be fair, but I really want that. So,
Martin, your 5 coins can go up here. So,
Oh, right, yes. I didn't realise that.
there you go. Done.
so what did I want to do? I want to do that. Do I need to do that now? Oh, right. That was the other thing I was thinking about doing. Wow. So many options.
Yes.
So many options.
Oh, shoot. We messed up. Small thing. When we hit A and B, these should have come out also.
I
right, I was taking them into account.
yeah, I did that.
Okay. I did. I may have messed that up.
I think the market down is entirely reasonable to build.
Yeah, at some point. So
I
it's
think
not a
you
huge
want
deal.
you want to build the B like
Yes.
and that's
anyway,
that's
I
what
forgot
I'm,
to
yeah.
put those out. That's all. Minor oversight on my part.
So I will do the thing that I was planning on doing. This feels like a bad idea. All right, I'm just gonna do it. I want to do it. It's just okay, 3 clay, and then a wheat, which is a straw.
For what
for
one?
This one, the Cloister Chapel House.
Okay.
It's gonna go right there. I'm gonna put my prior on it, which gets me a clay back.
A wood, a peat, a sheep, a grain, and a coin.
Yep.
There you go. All right.
But it's a 5. It's a 5 dwelling, so
That's nice. All right.
yeah, that passes.
Passes. Take your workers back for me. Sweep the leg. Stone is now available.
You don't have any whiskey to give him, or to
Actually, I do.
Do you want to drink the whiskey?
Is it? I mean,
Well, that's the question.
Is there
You
an
either give
advantage?
me the coin or you discard the whiskey. That is a
whiskey is 2 coins. So do you really
It's-
not want to give Edward the coin?
right. That's what
Oh, right,
really what it
okay.
comes down to.
so the whiskey is actually worth 2 coin anyway.
Right. The whiskey goes away, but
I'll
or
give you
you're
the
paying
coin.
me the
I'm
coin.
a nice guy.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Here, let me guess. The quarry.
Stone, yeah.
Oh, hey, take 5 stone.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
3, 4, 5.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Stay on target. 1, 2, 3, 4 clay and 1 stone.
4 clay, 1 stone. What's that? Ah, the shipyard.
Yes. And the shipyard is worth 15 points.
But don't put it next to the dwelling.
Right. So we're going to bury it down here. And that's the whole reason I bought that land. Was it worth it? I don't know, but whatever. So then my prior is going to come over here and I will pay 2 wood. And I get an ornament, which is worth 4 points, and 5 coins. So that's cool. So the ornament goes there, and the 5 coins goes there. That's me done.
So the one thing in this game that is so frustrating, but so necessary, but so frustrating.
Have a good night,
is the
Jakob.
need to spend your entire action to cut peat or fell trees, and I hate it, but I have to do it. So I have to spend an entire turn just to take 4 wood. That's so.
Yeah, but you
it's really
clear
clear
space,
It's clearing.
too.
It's all
It's
about clearing the
beautiful.
space. It's
It
all about
is.
clearing the space. So 4 wood.
Okay.
It's all about the space.
All right, Martin.
Well, I'm going to spend that stone.
And
3
that's going to
stone.
look a lot like a
3
chapel.
wheat. I think it's
Oh,
time for a
no,
chapel.
not wheat.
No, stone and clay.
There you go.
Yep. There's a chapel.
It's 18 points.
Yep. It certainly is.
And you pay a
Okay.
coin,
Yeah.
get a book,
And I'll pick up a book. Right, and which coin turns into a book. Magical, that, isn't it?
and unfortunately, the man has no burr.
Well, it was yes, that's true, because it was Andor. Had I got beer, I could have got
Yes.
myself a reliquary. But maybe, no one's got beer at the moment.
Okay, I've got beer.
You got beer. How did you get your beer?
Right here.
Oh, the sacred site. Yeah.
All right. Pass.
We haven't done any getting into breweries.
Sweep the leg.
Yeah, it's right here.
Take your worker. Nope, nobody takes workers back. Next round is the settlement. Okay. That was literally the limit of any kind of plan that I may or may not have had. So, a coin gets me a book. Don't have any beer. I could just get one of each basic resource right now if I want. It seems decent. That's 6 sheep. That's a ton of sheep. For free. And that is my 3rd worker. That's the no-brainer.
6 sheep. Oh, 6 sheep. There, yes. All right. I need to use my worker. So what do I want? Money? Do I want clay? Clay is 4. Clay's not bad, but I don't think I need clay. Money. Some stuff which is. I think I should take the money. Yep. All right. So I'm going here. I have 5 sheep, I believe. Yes, I have 5 sheep.
That sounds
So
like
I
a
get
nickel.
5, which is this.
Okay.
Which is this side. So I need to
The man is just diametrically opposed to clearing wooden.
Well, no, I needed to.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm just.
that's.
I'm
Yeah.
being, no, the fact that you chose that side, I'm saying it's. And you're lamenting that I have to use a whole turn.
Yes.
All right, Martin, you're up.
I think I hit the druid's house. So I use one of my brooks.
5 and 3.
5. I think I'll go for some clay, because I'm a bit short of clay. And for my 3, it will be, unsurprisingly, the peat, because I seem to be a bit of a peat fetish going on here.
Okay. What am I trying to do now? I find myself a little short on resources, but I have enough resources. I just don't have a lot of them. I think. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah. So I do have a coin. Oh, God. Everybody's workers are all out.
Yes.
This is a unique situation. I guess it's going to... Oh, God, that's so gross.
3 peat.
No.
2 wood.
I think it might be 2 wood. That doesn't feel great.
You could build a building and not man it.
But the problem is I only have 1 wood and 1 clay. So it kind of makes sense. I don't think... What is the right... Oh. So I have plenty of everything right now for the hamlet and stuff, but I don't know. I think I do clear just 2 wood, and that feels terrible. Yeah. Oof. That's pretty gross. Okay. That passes. Everybody take your workers back.
And you mean everyone did?
Yeah, literally everyone.
All right.
Sweep the leg. Settlement. Put those out, if you would.
And this goes to D, which we plenty of time there. All right, so we got 2 more priory buildings. Philal Church is 5 different goods for a reliquary. The refectory is beer, meat, and then additionally meat into pottery. We got a castle, which is mountains.
Allows you to build another settlement, which is
and then
really
we have
useful.
The cooperage, which is 3 wood, move the joker, and then...
pay 3 wood, and wherever the
use the
joker
joker
is, get that amount of whiskey or beer.
The Grand Manor is pay whiskey to use in occupied building. Forest is clear that without taking the wood, but you get some wood out. You get stuff out of it. And then Cold Harbor is what's that? Peat coal into stuff.
All right. So now your don't forget your C is available.
No, it's not available yet.
It at the end of this, correct?
So this.
All right. So I need 6.
This. Right,
and 5 food.
Yeah. Okay.
And that is the hamlet.
Here.
Is that? I think. Yeah, there. Okay. Everyone.
I have a question.
Sure. Ask away.
Because I'm still not quite sure how these dwelling things hit when
So
I put
this
them next
one,
to each
okay.
other.
So this one is going to score 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 9, 17, 22.
Oh, right, because it's scoring on the thing there.
This
Okay,
one
got it.
is going
Yeah.
to score
Okay, I think I've got
3,
it now.
5 currently.
Yeah. Okay. That has answered my question. So I'm going to put the hamlet out. Put where am I going to put it? So mark it down. So having that there didn't. Oh well, whatever. Whatever. No, I think I will put the hamlet here. And it'll be 6 heat and 5 food.
What's the question?
What is it? This is a D. This is the C set.
Yes.
Locutory.
Yeah, spend 2 coins, take your prior back, and then carry out, can you build 2 buildings in one action? Is that what you're trying
Right.
to do?
Can I build that? Put my guy in it, my prior in it, and then take it
Spend
off.
2
and
coins?
then
I think
build-
so.
That's what I wanted to check. This
Yeah.
is C building, right?
Yeah. Locutory.
Where is it?
Yep. Here, how about while
Should-
you...
should be on there. I don't see it. Oh, it's a B building. It was there last. Wait. Oh yeah, it was there last time. Okay.
You can immediately build a second building. Yeah. Take your prior back from the building he was on and return it to your supply. You can immediately use them again. Yeah.
All right, I will do that then.
Okay. Do it. 3 wood
So-
and 2 clay.
I'm just gonna pay everything that I'm gonna pay. So many things I want to build, but I feel like I'm getting distracted by shiny things.
Shocker in this game. So building this.
Right, I'm gonna be building these two. So it's 4 wood and 4.
Yes.
So 4 clay
In two coins.
and 4 wood and 2 coins. 4 wood and 2 coins. So I build the locutory there,
Using your prior.
and the prior goes on.
You pay the 2 coins, and now he comes back off of
And
there.
then I can put this here,
There you go.
and then I can put this on here.
There you go.
So I get a
Get
beer.
a beer, a meat, and you can turn that meat into some ceramics.
I can turn 4 meat into
Oh,
4
sorry.
meat into ceramics. That's interesting. How much do I actually? That's not beer. What's the beer?
Beer's on the other side of malt.
Oh, that was in the wrong place. Okay, got it. Sure, I'll do. I'll do. Yeah, I'll do 4 of it. Why not?
Okay.
I mean, pottery is
Pottery.
so.
Okay, Martin.
It's on here.
Yeah, I think I want to do this. Oh, no, of course that won't work. But maybe that could work.
It does work.
Think this one through. When you do this kind of directional thing, what happens with here? It just goes there.
It
Yeah.
counts, both spots count.
Yeah.
There. Yep.
Both spots. Well, it's if you put it there, it would be both spots there, right?
Yeah, if you
So-
put it here, it's this one, that one, and that one.
Yeah. Okay. Okie doke.
Although,
so
can you put your are there settlements that go in the mountains?
No, what I meant is if it's
Yeah, if you
here,
go there,
it's
yeah.
pointing to that.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
There's no settlements that can go in the mountains.
No, there is not.
Right.
Oh, I should have my C. How much does it cost? 9 and 15. Yikes. That may not happen.
What else is interesting to me? That's still interesting to me. Because I could do other things with that. I'll just continue to go with that plan. I don't have, I'm not rush for that because I don't have that. How the hell do I get that? Is that the hell do we get? Okay, it comes from there. Is that the only thing it comes from?
Oh.
Having a moment of trying to trace through my chain of possibilities here.
Yep.
Yeah, it comes from there.
Well, nobody's been building anything helpful for me on that score by the looks of it. Oh, no, actually.
On which score?
That would work. Go, no, you look still to build it prior.
God, I've messed up. All right, that's okay.
I think I'm going to pay you to use your sacred site, sir.
Now, my sacred site over here. So
So I get a book.
you get a book. You get a malt, 2 malt or 2 wheat.
I'll take the malt.
It's over there.
Malt.
And then either a beer or a whiskey.
Ah, that's interesting. I think I'll go with a beer.
The beer's on the back of the malt.
Yes. 2 malts.
Oh, what direction do we go? So many options.
Yes, so many options. I agree on that.
So what I want is that. Oh, there's so many different ones here. Okay. That's not great. That is, but that is 2 turns. So I could do that. That seems okay, actually. It's not super sexy, but I think I'm looking at y'all's buildings, so a moment, I apologize.
That's okay.
So that gives me, yeah, that's going to be it. All right. Use a building occupied by a prior. So that'd be a beer and
A meat.
a ceramic.
A beer, sure. You have no more meat. Yes, a beer and
A
ceramic.
beer
It's on the
and
back there,
a
yep.
ceramic. That's me. Done. Sir.
All right, I want to use this worker. I want, I want to do one of these buildings, but it only gives me 2 and 1 clay, so I'm going to take 4. 5, it's 5 clay. That's even better.
There you go. All right. Shrey, take your workers back. Martin, Your Honor.
My honour, yes. I think it's time to finally build a brewery.
Okay, yeah.
So that's 2 stone, remaining 2 stone and a straw. And I can do that as much as I like. Is that how I read that?
Yes.
Yep. So we use both malts and both wheats to
Turn
produce
it
2
to
beers. And then, do I want to turn any of that beer into money? Normally, no, because I've got good money sources. But I think it's going to be yes, because I am got needs. So yeah, I will take 7 money. And actually, I'm only going to take 1 money because I am going to get a bit more land. I need this little bit here.
They're not making any more.
No.
Okay. All right. So how do I do it? Yeah, okay. I'll go to the quarry and get 4 stone. 4 stone. Try.
Yes. What was the plan? The plan was that. Oh no, the plan's not that.
I have 3 plans depending on how things go. The question is, can I keep them all straight? All right. So what you got?
Where did that building go? Why am I blind? Oh, there it is.
What one?
I need. What I need is that. Where can I get that?
What?
Do either of you produce whiskey?
Yeah, I have a whiskey available.
Oh, I have this
Scriptorium
also. I actually
produces
produce
whiskey.
whiskey. But
Yeah,
Just for $1, you get a whiskey, a meat, and a book, which is not bad.
that's actually pretty fantastic for 2 meat or 2 coins.
Where's this?
To be clear.
Sir? Oh, right there.
2 coins, is it? Oh, because he's giving me 1, yes, but yeah.
For you get a rebate of 2 coins in a whiskey from me.
But I would get the meat from Martin.
Yeah,
Or
and a book.
or I get a book, and I think I might as well just use my own.
Well, it depends what you're trying to do.
Yeah. No, you're correct. You're correct. So I'm going to use my own.
Okay.
A book. Where is the book?
2 malt.
How's the books?
The books are on the other side of the money.
No, but that was in the wrong place. Okay, that's what confused me. All right, book. I will take the malt this time.
Yeah, I figured 2 malt and a whiskey. All right, Martin. God, I love this game.
Yeah,
It's so tense as far as the building goes.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, and you like you're yes.
Really could do with a. Got something planned, but I don't have everything planned. Do I hit that? No, I don't want to do that now. So I need to do something else. But which?
4 actions before the end of the round, before the next settlement.
I'm not worried about it. I have plenty of meat and stuff.
Peat cone killed again, I guess. More than I know, but it is. Put stone in there by accident. I don't want to take that. Extra buck. I'm going to have to do it, so I might as well do it. That's my theory.
You want to buy more landscapes?
No.
That's funny.
I think I'm okay for the moment. Just for the moment.
All right, I've already moved this. That's it. Done. All right. So
I've got 2 actions before.
I am going to build the ale house. Ale house will go right there. Oh, it can be built on the coast. No, I think we put it right there. Or, yeah, we put it right there. All right, a wood and a stone. And then I can turn the beer and whiskey into 15 coins. Whiskey, wood, beer, malt. Done.
Yes. So you did that.
I did do that.
So then I'm not going to do that then. That was the one I was thinking about
Sure.
buying,
Yes.
so that I could eventually get to that.
Yes.
But doesn't seem worth it. Like doesn't seem like worth the race. There's other things that are also good.
And that goes there.
And what I need then is
What he's talking about is the Grand Manor,
yes.
which is that one there.
Yeah, it's big points.
Yes.
Big points. So what I need then instead is that, and okay, I'm gonna have to. I should have built this higher. That's fine. Instead, what I think I'll do is I will take 4 wood from this
Martin.
I will clear. No, the wood's just been taken, hasn't it?
You could get 2 wood. You could get 6 peat, however.
Yeah. Oh, because you used the wild to get 2 wood.
You may want to use your 3rd worker though.
Well, there's that as well.
I mean, you can get.
I need to clear some space.
You have a book.
I do need to clear some space.
You have a book.
I do have a book. It's not the resources that I'm worried about. It's the space.
Oh.
I need space. Rather
Well,
than
okay,
That's
so
why
then
he keeps
then
buying it. That's why he keeps buying it.
No,
That's fine.
I can clear some space.
No, I know. I'm laughing about
But
that.
maybe it's good to get more of my guys out on it anyway. So what would I do otherwise?
Thanks, Rodrigo. Says, just want to praise the Oath live streams y'all did. Amazing game, very difficult to grasp, and you helped a lot. Also pretty fun with the dice. I would argue also pretty fun with the decisions that were made in the most recent game.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to use the fuel merchant again in terms
Okay.
of that Pete call into money.
I do. That is often the first thing I look at is what's when people put in how much time they have, what days
What
are
days
available.
they're available,
Yes, like,
whether or not it
is
matches
Kyle,
up.
Is
Yes.
James, is Ken available?
James, Kyle, if those two and Ken lately, but now that it's summer, it's going to be easier. So I'm looking forward to that. I am probably coming over to you for something. What do I want? I do have a crap ton of sheep. I don't have 9 though. That'd be $5 now. I gotta be able to do better than that.
You looking for food?
I don't know that I'm looking for anything in particular, so I'm just looking at your board at what I could get,
Sure.
type thing. I mean, there's a crap ton of wheat, but I don't really need that.
Well, then you can go to slaughterhouse.
There is that, which that is considerably better meat ratios.
That's. I did spend an action to get wheat just so I could make that massive stack of wheat that I used to have. It all got eaten.
Ah. That seems poor. That doesn't feel great. Okay. I can't manipulate that to work for... The other option is wooden peat. And I don't have... Well, you know what? The peat is actually a viable option for me. You know what? Let's do that. There. And we'll clear that peat. And that's 6 peat. Alright. Pass the duchy. Take workers back. And how many? You moved it?
I moved it, yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can see by the 3.
I am pleasantly surprised that, knock on wood, we have not screwed that up yet. You're the one with the coal kiln, right? Yeah.
I had a plan. What was the plan? Where did it go? Oh, it was that. That was the plan.
Try and check your pockets.
Yes.
Slipped it in a pocket.
Yeah, right. Oh my God. Stop that. Okay, there.
That was the plan.
I am not building nearly as much as I normally want to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at your board. It's definitely less than I remember. All right, so I'm going to take a... Yes. All right. I'm going to pay 3 wood, 4 clay for the little church. It's going to go right here. Put my prior in it. Thank you. I'm going to pay 5 different goods. So it's going to be this,
A wheat,
this,
a clay, a wood,
this,
a
money,
coin,
and guess a malt. I don't
and he gets a reliquary.
You get a reliquary, and then I also will. I'm going to buy this for 6.
Okay.
So I'm going to put that away in a second. So
All right, Martin.
I need to.
Yeah,
I'm
adjust.
I'm not going to. I'm unlikely going to build.
You're
there,
fine.
So,
You're totally fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I just like.
You just
settlement's
want
gonna
that
go
one.
there,
Yeah.
so
No,
that
I got you.
yeah.
I got you. All right, Martin.
I need to clear some space. So this is the space
3 wood.
I'm going to clear. Yep.
6 stone.
A lot of stone, and it's back to me. So much flexibility as you get into this game. I don't think I need to do that yet.
There is so much candy in this game.
Yes.
There are few games that have this much.
Oh. Okay, so either I can't do that. I can't do that.
Are more buildings coming out?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's another batch. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, the last
Can you
batch.
see what they are? Yep.
I need that. How much sheep do I have? I got 5 sheep, so I could get 5 money, or I could get 6 money. Well, what am I?
I mean, tough choices. Tough choices.
Well, so it's 6 money or it's 5 sheep. Those are the 2 choices.
Sure.
The sheep I don't think I need, so I'm going to take the money.
6 money. Pass. Clear your dudes. Pivot. Martin, at the end of this, we are going to have a settlement. You have 2 actions, Martin.
Got 2 actions. Oh, so many possibilities, and I can't figure out what's the best thing to do is. Well, let's clear that space as well.
That was wood.
Yep.
3 wood.
You got any 5s for wood? Feels ridiculous.
No, just stack them up.
Okay, 3 more wood. Okay.
Here.
Stupid amount of wood here, but
Okay. So, what I need and what I want to do are 2 different things.
funny
Okay.
that.
So, does anybody have a place to get food as well as whiskey on your board?
Yeah,
Well, meat and whiskey from the scriptorium.
That's the leader in the clubhouse right now.
I have whiskey. You can get a book and 2. We get 2 food basically. 2 food, a whiskey, and a book.
That's 5 food. Winner. Scriptorum, please. Oh, but I have to pay a coin. I missed that part.
You need to pay coins. You have to break.
All right, give me that. Nope. That.
You just paid it to me.
No, you're not getting it
Oh, okay.
because I can't pay the second food.
No, this
Oh,
one doesn't
right,
require. I mean, you have good money.
Yeah,
I mean,
no one else is
no
close
one else
to
can
it,
get
right?
to it, right? Martin's really
actually, he's close.
He's close-ish. He's
No.
close-ish. So you can come here if you want.
That's 2 food
2 food, a whiskey,
and
a
a book. The book's nice. The book gives me options because the book does something over here.
5 and 3, yeah.
Right.
It's really nice.
That's the only thing where I can get whiskey and food, right? For
yes. Yes.
you? Okay, done. So I get a book.
Which is on the coin.
Okay.
Malt or wheat, eat your choice. 2,
I'll take 2 wheat,
and then the whiskey or the beer, depending on which one you want.
and that's a whiskey. That's me done.
All right, good. Yeah, you didn't take the thing I needed, which is the clay. 5 clay.
Okay. Martin, Last action before the settlement.
I will spend the 20 and take the Grand Manor.
You have 20?
I have 20, yes. 5, and 4. Oh, 4 ones, but use a beer. No, whiskey, that was it, wasn't it?
Wow.
That's got the 20.
Yeah, forgot about beers money.
Glory to Rome.
I thought that would be a good build. I don't think he likes me anymore.
No.
That means I had to have liked you at some point. Put your prior on it.
Oh, yes.
Are you doing it?
Use any occupied building. Is that occupied by anybody?
Yes.
Yes, okay. That's actually...
Oh, I am displeased.
for a whiskey. Yeah. That might be
You get the whiskey
tempting,
back.
actually. Indeed I would. Or a beer back. Whichever I preferred. No, I'll get the whiskey back. I will take
You get a book,
a book.
and you get 2 malt or 2 wheat.
The malts, I think.
Yeah, that was rough.
I can turn those into beer.
All right, well.
Especially with a book.
All right, that's the end of the round. So moves. This comes out. The house moves to E.
Which is the end of the game.
Yep. All right, so
That's twice I've let things get sniped by Martin in games recently.
all right, so we got the House of Brotherhood. $5 to one time 2 points per. Oh, you get points per the size of your, per the number of cluster buildings. So you basically take stuff like reliquaries would be 8
Yeah.
points. Yeah. So sacristy, which is one of every type of
Yes.
point scoring thing
that you
for the
will
30
wonder.
point thing. And then the camera is a book and a pottery for coins.
Those things.
Yeah. All right.
Including
so,
a reliquary.
including
Yes.
the reliquary, yes.
Which is not bad.
All right, so the bulwark, a book for a free district or a free plot,
And
and
a
entry.
free
Yeah,
plot.
that's these.
Also known as the Martin building.
Guest house, use any unbuilt building.
Yes.
That's awfully nice. The I'm gonna move this over to this side actually. Pay 5 money a barrel.
A
and
whiskey and
whiskey.
14 points of stuff.
Yeah, for 30 points. Okay. State is 6 energy or food, 10 food for books and ornament. And let's do this. And then pay 1 beer, and you get 1 point per moor or forest represented by books. So so I guess that you have still on your board.
Yeah.
That's good for
Which-
Martin. 3, 6, 5.
5.
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay. Well, we could pivot. $14 points. I don't have 14 points. I don't think there, so no.
Oh, we're building a thing. Yes.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Okay, I'm building this one.
Do I have 15? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I do. 15. Yell it. Let's not do that right now. I will do the artist colony, which is 1 heat. I'm going to waste the heat. And 5 food. There and there. The artist colony. So let's see, that's 5, that's 8, that's 4. That's 11. That's not great.
I think I'm gonna overpay my energy. That seems
Yeah,
crazy.
that's what I did.
Yeah, I am.
Question: are you allowed to buy these at this point right now when you're doing this?
I don't think. No, that's a free action on your turn. As an action on your turn. So no, not at this point.
Okay. All right. I am so displeased right now. Where do I guess I put that right there? All right, done. So now order of operations matters. I have 2 wood. Okay. Add up to 3 times. I could. That's not the priority. That I think might be. Oh, that seems so bad. No, I need to build. Stay on target. That threw me off so much. Martin doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
I'm sorry about that.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do right now. Until that happens, I don't need to worry about that. That unfortunately keeps me short, so I can't do that. Oh my god, everything I want / need to do, I am short everywhere I look. I'm either short wood or short clay. Any occupied building. That doesn't work.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
And you have to pay a whiskey for it, though.
Yep.
But yes, it was nice. It helped me use the sacred stones,
Yes,
which was
yeah.
handy for me, I think.
I guess. No. Am I? That's so gross. But I think that's what I'm doing. Oh. I have the coins that I can use. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, this is adjusting and it's
Yeah.
a tough call.
All right. I am breaking down my 5. You can take 1. Should I?
What are you doing?
Using your prior.
Oh, come on.
Yep.
I need that guy.
I know you do.
Hmm.
It rolls downhill.
I was planning on using it.
Take your coin
Oh.
from the bank. I'll take the reliquary, the falal.
That's here.
5
different goods.
Oh, it's 5 different?
Yeah.
Shoot. You might have gotten out of jail. Yeah, no. In that case, there. And I'll pay the 2 extra coins.
That's not getting out of jail. I don't know what you think, but
That's 2 wood, 2 clay. There, a stone. There. And a wheat. Done.
all right. Well, let me look at your buildings and Martin's buildings. Why do you're all terrible.
Why are we terrible?
None of you make stone, except
I do.
obviously the thing that's being used. The reason I took the whiskey was because I wanted to use the building that gave me a ton of money so I could build the thing that Martin ended up building. So to get the 15 money to eventually build the Grand Manor.
The Grand Manor. Oh, you were after it as well.
No. I was after it until Edward got a ton of money, and I was
right.
Fine, I'll let him get. Yeah,
Right.
But now that I don't need the whiskey for that, maybe I will just use it with your Grand Manor, which would require me to use.
Oh, then you get stone.
Right.
Yeah. So you turn one whiskey into three stone.
Oh, I see. You pay him for the priory, and that effectively uses the Grand Manor.
I'd have to pay the whiskey. I don't like it.
Into coin.
But next turn, see, the thing is, next turn I can do what I really want to do.
Yep.
So, because I'll have my people back.
I know. Hey, blame Martin. It rolled downhill.
And I don't want to clear anything because I don't need the wood or the clay or the wood or the peat. I mean, 4 peat's not bad. I can, but like All right. Instead, that's what I'm gonna do. That's absolutely what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pay one of you. Who do I pay? Either one work. You will both have the sheep available. I want sheep.
Okay.
Who do I get? Who do I pay?
Follow your heart,
See,
dude.
you just screwed me over, but you got screwed over by Martin. So I feel bad for you.
So give me the coin.
I'll give you the coin. You gave me a coin. I'll give you a coin back. All right. And I want the sheep.
6 sheep.
6 sheep.
There you go. All right, Martin.
No tricky decisions.
Oh
in this
man,
episode.
and it rolls downhill, and
definitely does.
I didn't have to do what I did, but I wanted to mess with your ability to build.
Yep. Forces me to have to wait around to do what I want to do.
Hey, I have to do something to sort this mess out. What am I going to do? What's that?
Oh God, what is the order of operations?
Me. I'll do that. That's where the triggers. No, that's the best way to go. I do want to go that way. So, assuming I need to go that way, I am going to need to do. Mine's been going around in circles.
Yep. Oh, you're not the only one.
I'm not surprised. It's that kind of game, isn't it?
It very much is.
I did take that. I'll do something useful with it. That's the question.
I had a plan where to go. That.
Too. Yeah, what the hell. I'm going to take that enormous pile of wheat.
Okay.
8.
Yep. I was wondering when somebody was going to do it. Yes. I feel like I'm messing with fire a little bit, but I'm gonna build the camera.
Okay.
With 2 clay. The camera will go there.
Book and a what?
A book and a pottery.
We're get the reliquary. Okay.
So there and there. And I get a coin and a clay back. Flip them back over, I guess. And that gets me the reliquary. done. Take your workers back.
Yes, I will. All right, I'm going to spend 2 clay for the portico.
Okay.
It's going to go right there.
Yep.
Gonna put this on it. I spend my reliquary to get 2 clay back.
2 wood.
2 wood.
2 peat. 2 stone. 2 coins. 2 wheat, and I think it's 2 sheep.
Yes. 2 lots of things.
Okay, Martin.
But it's 8 points, so, you know.
There is also that.
But it's stuff I need.
That also is helpful.
The stone.
How many stone do you have now?
I have 2 stone.
Okay.
Stone is nice.
I'm going to clear this for some paint. 1, 2, 3,
5. It's 5.
Yep.
Okay. I think putting that there, and then I wait a little bit to do that. Yeah. I paying 2 stone and 2 wood
2 stone and 2 wood.
for the
that one.
estate.
Yeah, that was one I was considering.
The estate will go there. I'm gonna pay 6 heat there, and I get a book and an ornament. That's me done after I do that.
All right, I am going to go to my slaughterhouse. I'm going to spend 6.
Yep.
6 of that and 6 of this becomes 6 meat, which is,
Yep.
hey, like that's 30 food.
Hey, that's a hilltop village.
Actually, you know what? I might actually only do 5 of it because I have 5
You
of
know what?
that. Let me double check.
Real quick, also,
Yeah, I'm gonna save one of them.
you guys aren't gonna buy them anyway, so it's not like anything. I am putting this right here. I'm just gonna adjust a little.
All right, good.
There. Okay.
What was so that building was what for? So it's 8, 10 food for that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's no. Okay.
So we're done. Pass it.
Yes.
Nope. All right, Martin, go. Okay, you
Got
can't
1,
screw
2,
me.
3. 3 turns.
The other thing to remember, when this passes, everyone takes their workers off, and you can take any action.
Yeah. And then we do the settlement.
Yes.
Go through that again.
At the end of here,
Yeah.
everyone is going to take all their workers off, and you can place your worker anywhere. No rules, restrictions.
Well, actually, so yes, that is one option. The other option is you can build a building and you put your prior on it.
yes. Also
Which is-
that.
Okay. And so, does that mean 2 settlements happen then, or
No.
when does
Well,
the settlements happen?
Hold on.
Sure.
Everyone's going to probably use that. So yes, 2 settlements, sort of.
Well,
A lot of times.
if that's what people want to do,
Right.
but this will just be a regular settlement.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
So
Is it-
I guess you just need the wood before you can build that.
Momentarily.
So I
Yeah.
pay you 1
Okay.
and take your stone.
Okay.
5 stone.
Yeah.
Is he really going to beat me out of both of those? I can't stop him. I waited too long. 5 wood.
I don't want money. I don't mind taking the wood to clear that out of the way. Or is it? I don't really want the peat. No, I want to put this guy down, so I'm putting this guy down. I don't need the beer or the food. Don't need the clay, do I?
What is it you're looking? What is it you want?
What I want, I just need. There's nothing specific I want right now. I need to get my worker down so I can take all 3 back.
Sure.
That's what I really need. So the question is, what stuff might I need here? Right. That's what I need to do. I just remembered what I really wanted to do. Yeah, okay. All right. I'm going to go here, pay 2 coins,
Okay.
take back my prior, and then carry out a building action.
Okay.
I will spend 3 wood and 1
Wheat.
straw.
Yes.
Straw, yeah. To take the guest house. It'll go here or here. Here.
What's up, Randall?
It's going here or here. I'm not
Todd,
sure where.
Derek.
So I just need to think about that. So then I can put my prior on it using any unbuilt building. I'm going to use this.
Unbuilt,
I'm going to use this one
1, 2, 3.
to remove. Oh, it's remove wood without taking the wood. I thought it was remove. I thought it was either or. Yeah, that's not as interesting. But I still think I'm going to do this.
2 sheep, 2 wood, and a stone.
I think it's still reasonable to double checking. Yes, done. So what is it? 2.
2 sheep, 2 wood, and a stone. All right, Martin.
Yes.
Yeah, I messed around. So it's all right. Now I have to pivot again. So that is effectively 45 points Martin's taken from me. And this goes... That's my own fault. Take your workers back. Take your workers back.
And he's going to build a settlement.
No, he's not.
I
That
can't
was
because
not
I
a
used
prior.
my regular worker.
Oh, you build wait, so why was there a guy on there?
Because that was the regular work. Oh, sorry, I was just.
Oh, put
now
your
it's
dudes
true.
back.
The dudes go back. Yes.
Yeah.
Where were they?
One
Prior
was,
on the Grand Manor.
And what else? Election else did I take?
you took some resource? No.
I will look. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yes, I put the guy on there thinking that was what you're supposed to do, but of course you don't. I know that. I should have known that. I should have said. Farming, that's it, because I got all the
Wheat. Yes.
So I still have a dude out.
All right.
Oh, Martin.
I have 2 actions before the specialized. I get 3 actions before settlement. Wow.
So. That's 10. Man, I messed this up so bad. Yeah, okay. So it'll be a clay and a stone. Wow, I've messed up. House of the Brotherhood. Oh, I can't use it even right now, can I? Yes, I can. Put a dude on. Yep.
And you're gonna spend 2 more.
Yep. Worth it. And then I'll spend 5. And I get 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points. That'll be 2 ceramics. That's 6. A book. That's 8. And I can take books, ceramics, ornaments, and reliquaries. I guess I have to take another book. Done.
So your prior should be on that building?
Right, because he came off and then went on there. Done.
You have the one that lets you use a building occupied by prior, and you have the one that lets you use a building that's occupied by anybody. Wow,
Yep.
okay,
Yep.
that's funny. So those are options if I really want them.
What's up, Time Roller? We are quickly approaching the end, and I have gotten
that.
massive mistakes.
No, that I don't mind, but it has to go on the hillside, and I don't have space for it. So then I should do that. Oh, but I can't do that. Damn it. All right, I will give you a buck.
Me? Where is it going?
On your prior, use the prior thing,
Okay.
and then I'm going to use the building you just built.
All right.
So I spend
5.
5.
And then how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 points.
6, yes, 12 points. I'll take
The reliquary is
reliquary
8.
here. This is 4.
And a book.
And the book is this one. All right.
Okay, so exactly how many turns have I got left? 1 now, and then what?
One
Remind me
more.
what happens.
You have 1 more. So 1 now, and then another one this round. No, you have 2. No, 1 more this round.
Yep.
And then when we do this,
You're going to have 1 action
But I get it anyway.
and a settlement.
Okay. So I think my best bet is to use my whiskey to make Shrey take his guest house action. It allows me to use any unbuilt buildings. I'll use the malt house and convert 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's to turn 3 grains into
oh no,
malt and straw.
this has to go here.
And malt.
Yes.
Oh. I did not realize it was hillside. Shoot. I had plans for this. Well, one of them was to build what you built, so I guess that's fine then.
So I have this action, 1 more. So I have 3 actions left. Yeah. The problem is I can't make use of the building that I build, but it's still worth the points. Or, well, now that he did that, I can't use the unbuilt. Wow. That messed me up.
This is your second action this round, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good.
Wow, that messed me up.
What, did I miss you up again?
Yep. So,
I do that.
I might be really nice to Shrey, it looks like. That's 20. That's got to go there. Is it worth? I mean, it's 18 points. That is a massive amount. The only way I can do that, or do I just not? And then I don't have to worry about it. But the problem is I can't build. I can build right now, but I can't do the thing in whatever it is I want to build. Oh, so if that's the case, I'll build the thing I don't care about actually using. And I think I forego that and say to hell with it. So 1 clay and 2 stone.
And this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's 12 points.
Done.
Hard to pass at 12 points.
There. Take your workers back.
No, I don't.
I don't.
That's the important thing. I do. Go.
Dang. I just realized I can't do that.
You have everybody. Shrey has 3 actions left. You and I have 2 left.
2 left. Okay, that's good.
Wow, I just screwed up. But
when do we settlement then?
That's one of the 2 actions.
No.
Oh, after the second action. Yes, after
Okay.
the second.
Last thing we're
8, 12, 13, 14, 17.
No.
13 points.
It's bonus, then settlement. Settlement is the last thing we do.
Okay.
Yes. Wow, I messed up. So I realize that I should have. So you're going to build this, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I can't. I realize that I don't have the extra. I need to save a straw or wheat, so I can't build it. That's fine. I'll do something else.
The good news, you'll be able to use it.
I don't think I want to use it.
Okay, fair enough.
I wanted to build it for the points. So what I need to do is build something else that gets me that. Where can I get that? I can get that. That works. It would cost me wood, which I don't think I need anymore. Oh my goodness. I'll get, how much will I get? I'll get 3 of it, which is, and I need 2 for, I only need 1 of it, so that's good. I'll get 2 points out of it.
Yeah, sure.
Is there another place to get money? That's what I'm asking. Is there a place to get money?
Get money?
Yes, get money. This is it.
This whiskey and beer. I
can
have
turn fuel into
15.
money.
I don't need that much money, and I want.
Oh, my bad. I mean,
Oh no, you're right because it doesn't matter about getting my people back. At this point, it doesn't really matter.
right.
I'm going to get 2 actions. So I am going to do what I was going to do, which is I'm going to build this one.
Okay. 3 clay
3
and a wheat.
And then I will spend 3 wood to move the Joker.
Yep.
And
which is 3.
And I get 3 of the beer.
Okay.
Or the whiskey, rather.
All right. And
Because
put it down
money.
and then put your...
That's 6 money.
Sure.
Here.
Okay. And put your dude on it. Martin.
Okay, so our last action is guaranteed in the sense that it can't be
no.
blocked.
Here.
So given that, I think I'm okay spending, doing the build. Again, with just so I won't have the prior, I'm putting a cloister workshop up there for 3 wood. That will be points.
Okay. And a sacristy will be built there just in case. No, not just in case. 30 food. I don't think there's any way. No, there's just no way I'm going to build it. So it is a book, a ceramic, an ornament, and a reliquary for a wonder. Oh, thank you. That is appropriate in this case. All right. Shrey.
Where can I get where can I get points off of your boards?
Using
Yeah,
that.
I'm not saying that.
Really? You don't want to?
No, because it's how much? 13? You said?
It's 30.
Well, no, you're spending
14?
You're spending
No,
17.
17.
It's
So
net
it's
13.
not 13
I
points.
I get more points out of your brotherhood.
Oh. All right, coin me.
But it costs me 2 points, but I get
2,
6.
4, 6, 8, 10.
1, 2,
4.
3. I get 6. I get
12.
12.
Oh, yeah, you actually get less. Thank you.
No, wait.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Oh, no, you're
12.
right. You're right. I do get less.
Say it again. I just want to hear it one more time.
But where else? Where more do you have points on your board?
I don't think I... Well, I mean, you can turn beer and whiskey into reliquaries.
This one.
You can turn...
I get 7 points out of that.
3, 6, 9.
Potentially 9 on...
No.
And, well, actually, no, 9 plus
It's
4.
10. It's 10 for him.
That's a 10, yeah.
That's what you've got.
Or I can get 5 plus
Well, this is way more.
5, 6,
Because
7.
you can do it 2 reliquaries.
Yeah. That's the one to do, I think.
Yes.
I kept thinking I was going to get round to doing that, but never quite got round.
All right, so I'll pay you $1.
Yep. And
Put
put your dude
put
on
your
it.
guy on it. So 2 of this and 2 of this and a coin, which
Get you
is
a book and 2 reliquaries. That's 18 points.
Yes, a book and 2 reliquaries. That is the right call. Okay. All right.
Okay. So now, everybody take your workers off.
Regardless
Doesn't
of-
matter.
Yep.
You get 1 action.
Starting with Martin.
Yep. Any action available.
Okay. I'll take the brewery, and I'll turn 5 of each of those into 5 beers.
Oh, this is for.
Oh, the hilltop. Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Um,
Going right there. Yep.
so if I turn these in, it is still only 20. I can get 28 food. So that's 18. Okay. That, however, is there. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15. There it is. Oh, I am short. Oh. I thought I could do the round tower. I cannot. Okay. I have a crap ton of wood. I have no clay. An unoccupied neighboring building. Oh, that's frustrating. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 points. Losing 2, so net 10. Oh, I have made so many mistakes.
Yeah. Yes.
You and me and Shrey both.
would be... I have no hops. Can't do that. Okay. Okay. So... I think... Yeah, that makes sense. There it is. Yep. All right, Martin, have a coin.
Mhm. Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, wait, no, I don't have to. I just do. So
Yes.
I'm doing that.
Yes.
So, I'm just going to go ahead and build the village now for 9 heat and 15 food. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have. Yeah. The fact that I'm short on energy is my problem.
Yeah, it's not. It's 2 points, but I think it's still worth it. Done. All right, now build your settlement.
Wait, no, I get to do it.
I apologize. Sorry.
I'm gonna use your sacristy.
Okay.
Just gonna get a wanderer, please.
Yep. Oh. Building a farming village for 3 and 3. I've made so many mistakes.
Oh, of course, that's what you meant by that. Yes. Oh well. I made mistakes too.
Yes, I
Plenty
believe
of
it.
them.
And I get 2 money back.
Most of the mistakes I've made, I don't even realise I've made.
There we go. All right. Build your hilltop village if you can.
Yes,
Did Martin build the building that gives you the thumbs?
Yes, I small things here and there
Oh,
add
yeah.
up to like.
Oh, I waited too long, and I still might have ended up doing okay, but it just doesn't feel as good as doing the things you were working
Yeah,
to do.
The Brotherhood was one I absolutely wanted to build. I was
Oh,
gonna build it.
he sniped me on both.
Yeah. And
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Final scoring. So Shrey, or yeah, we're gonna do this one at a time, and we'll start with Shrey because you're first on here. Dwelling value per settlement.
So you want.
So do one.
Yeah.
Do every settlement, and then show your work.
So this 1 plus 2, 3 plus 2 is 6.
Yep.
So 6.
Okay, 6 for that one. Got it.
And then this one is 2, 3, 13, 19.
19.
This one is 5 plus 11 is 16 plus 7 is
16.
23.
23.
and then this one is 10 plus 8, 18.
18.
And this one is sadly only 14. Hilltop Village.
Last one.
14.
14. All right, so you're at, for all of your settlements, you're at 10, 27, 30, carry to 3, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you want to average 20 per? You average 20 per, 80 points. Okay, well done there. All right, Martin.
That will not do as well, I'm sure. Okay, so my Hamlet Brewery is 7, 8, 9, and another 7.
And
No,
4.
and itself.
And the 4.
And itself and 4. So that's
14, 18, 20.
exactly 20. Won't be able to keep that up. This market town is 2, 4, 5, 6.
No, 4.
2, 4, 5. Oh, 2, 3, 4. Quite right. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And 6 is 11.
Yes.
And that
15.
is 15.
Got it.
It's pretty good.
Then this farming village is 1, 5 is 6, and 8 is 14.
20.
And 6 is 20, and 2 is 22.
Okay.
And the hilltop village here is 8 plus 8 is 16, 17, 18.
25.
I don't know what you're saying.
Actually,
Yeah.
yeah, that's not too bad, is it?
Keep going. You got one more. On the bottom.
13 plus 8.
The village.
Oh, this village.
21.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So that's okay. What you
13.
said.
13
21.
plus 8 is 21.
21.
Oh,
Okay.
terrible job, clearly. Oh, wait, by the way, hold on. Sorry, you didn't average 20 because you had 5.
Oh,
So
yes.
less than that. Apologies. Martin, on the other hand, did.
Okay.
10, that's 13. Carry the 1 is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 103. Solid.
Yep.
For
Good.
5? Yeah, that's really good. Okay. Here we go. Do top row first. 5, 10, 14, 15. Not a great start. 6, 12, 18. 13, 15, 16. 6, 12, 17, 21. 4, 10, 16, 21. 8, 11, 15. So I built the most because that plus 1. So that's 30. Nope, can't do it that way. 11, 19, 20, 26. Carry the 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. 106, even though I built the 1 extra. Now, while the camera's on me, just straight up points for buildings. These are now the shields. So, a moment. Yeah, oh, I forgot about that. Oh, well. 5, 4, 5, 13, 23, 27, 27, 31, 34, 37, 41. 41 and 5 is 46. 46 and 58. 63, 65, 69, 72. 72 and 7 is 79. 94. All day. Okay, Trey.
All right. 4, 11, 17, 23, 31, 34, 36, 38, 37, 42, 45, 45 plus 4 is 49, 49, 56, 56, 58, 68.
68.
Okay. 4 and 5 is 9, and 9 is 18, and 3 is 21, and 7 is 28, and 3 is 31, and 2 is 33, 34, 44, 54, 69, 69,
70, 87.
87,
87 and 14. 87 and 14 is 101.
101. Yeah.
101.
Okay. How to do simple arithmetic in public. All right. So now, points for goods. So I have 34, 38, 41. Yes, 41. Trey?
30, 40, 50, 50, 61.
Woo-hoo!
Well, but it's not enough to make up the difference.
Or I don't know.
No,
I haven't done the
okay.
math.
I've only got 6.
Okay.
It's enough to make the difference on Martin, I think, but not you.
Okay, so Martin, 103, 101, and 6 sure sounds like 210. Leader in the clubhouse. Shrey is 120, 209.
Oh, yeah.
209.
Oh dear.
I did catch you, but not quite catch.
Right. And yeah, I
Yes, yeah.
ended up crushing. 11, 1 is 10, 14, 241.
Yep.
Wow. So bad teacher 241 and neck 210, 209.
I did better than I thought I was going to do coming in today.
Yeah, well, sniping those two buildings certainly helped you, and that's exactly what one of the things that you can/should do, right?
Yes.
And the other is use people's workers against them,
Right.
like I did against Shrey that one time. So,
Yep. And all of that screws up like resource expected resource usage, because I took actions to get resources. I have 3 stone left, which I got that stone specifically to pick up the Brotherhood, and then maybe one other building,
and then the sacristy. Yes,
potentially that was one option.
Right. Yep.
And I have a whole bunch of sheep left that was could have been another settlement if I hadn't had enough energy. Instead, all that is you need to. I don't know how you how do you manage that, right?
And that's the glorious thing. So this game came out 14, 15 years ago or so, and Labora still gives a fulfilling puzzle. Not just the puzzle against the game, but the puzzle against the tempo with the other players, and how to use that, and how to maximize that, and how to be the most efficient. Even though it's the same buildings and the same thing, everything happens all at the same time. And all the buildings that are available when they're available it's always the same game to game. Yet this game still confounds me. Yeah. And that is a credit to the design, I think.
Yeah, it's interesting because I played it a month ago, and that was the first time I played it for years. And I think the first time round, it was a struggle because there's just so many things happening, so many buildings to look at. And I think I may have commented that time that I tend to like games that, like Agricola, where you're dealt a smaller hand of things, and you've got your lemons, and you've got to figure out what lemonade to make.
Right.
Well, here's the entire supermarket. Make whatever you want. And that makes it a bit harder because you got a much more unconstrained solution space. Coming through it this time round, because I had at least a vague memory of playing it a month ago, and I really could have done it playing it within a week or so to get it synced in better, but a month was culpable. I had a bit of a sense better of the essence of the quality of this game. I mean, obviously a large part of it being the Rosenberg game, it's about resource conversion. So, you're turning your sheep into meat. And then you're turning your clay into funds! Funds they turn it into! So there's that. But at the same time, you've got this lovely spatial puzzle, which I was able to appreciate a lot more this second time round.
Yes.
Getting a sense of, these are I need to look for the high VP buildings so I can put them next to my villages and get that point scoring roaring. And that was something that was much harder for me to appreciate that first time round. And that was what led to the sniping. It wasn't so much that I was trying to get in front of it. It was kind of, that grand manor, that looks pretty nice. Can I actually summon up enough money for that?
Sure.
Maybe I can.
That one that is worth a baseline of 25 points could be as much as 32 points, or even more if you get multiple settlements around it.
Yeah.
And then the actual using of the actual action that it does itself. And so it very much is a game about tempo and timing, and it's not a heads down game. It is very much a looking around, what can my opponents do? And then what I did is I waited too long. I got too distracted with candy and let Martin come in and get snipe things out from under me when I could have gotten them. But because of my Euro tendencies of, I don't want to build this unless I can make use of it, I went and tried to get to where I could make use of it, and then I missed the actual target, which is building the damn building for those 25 to 32, 39 points, which is significant. Yes. Did I still end up making lemonade out of lemons? Yes. But yeah, it feels terrible when it happens to you, but it feels great when you're able to do it. So Uwe
Yeah.
giveth and Uwe taketh away.
And there's a lot of squirrel in this game.
Oh
because
my God,
I mean,
so
this
much.
chapel, I built it and I thought, oh yeah, beer and whiskey, turn them into reliquaries. That seems like something I need to really work on. And did I do it? I didn't do it once. Because other things came up. And I wasn't calculating in my head which the better options were, because I don't do that, right?
Right,
I'm a vibes player, not a calculator player. So who knows? Another time I might try that. And there's a lot of options. So another time try this kind of thing, because that's the advantage of this more sandboxy style of game, where you're given the entire supermarket. As a result, you can try and do anything. You're always going to be constrained, of course, by what everybody else is doing.
And also, if you take a look at both yours and my Martin's and both of our boards, you'll notice we actually spent points to build land that we never used.
I thought I was going to have to
Yep.
put something there, and that's why I built that land.
And I did so to be able to build the hilltop village, which I never ended up building.
You didn't build it. Okay.
I didn't build it at all. I couldn't get the food to work. I always ended up one round short of being able to use Shrey's building of converting in the slaughterhouse. So yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and that's why, to me, or at Labora, and it just barely pips. I'll be honest, it might be that Agricola is a little bit high. It's really close, but for me, it's because it's not just a worker placement game, which this has aspects of it, even though it's very much not a worker placement game.
Right.
But the adjacency and the building and the racing without it being a race is what I really love about this. It is, you got 25 turns, how best can you use them?
Yeah, and so the difference, there's a huge difference from Agricola, right? Whereas I mean, they're completely different games, but
Yes.
or in terms of the feel of this one, all the cards are going to come out. Once you play the game, the Ireland game a few times, the France game a few times, you know exactly the paths that you might want to take. With Agricola,
Well, theoretically at least, but
Right.
yes.
well, no,
yeah.
you know all the cards, right?
Sure,
So
you know what comes out
options
when.
you have,
Yes.
right? With Agricola, there is that more variability. If you get your hand of cards, maybe you do a draft, or maybe you get 10, keep 7, or whatever you do, and then there's a randomness of the order of the flips of the actions. But really, a lot of it is how do you adapt to the cards you get. And it's a different kind of puzzle, right? And
Yes.
I fully appreciate both.
Same.
This, I like games where there's like this sort of total information presented to you, and I know something's going to happen. I know these sets of buildings going to come out in the D set, right? And that's why I tend to say I like this one more. Of course, we played Agricola at HeavyCon. I was like, this game's fantastic. So
Yeah, and that's the amazing thing about this, because if you look at a lot of modern Euros, it's all about variable setup or variable this or asymmetric that, which I love as much as the next person. But what blows me away on this game is the fact that in Ireland, you have the exact same setup, the exact same cards come out at the exact same time, and yet it's completely different games every time I play it, because the players and the choices that you make within those 25 turns and, I don't know, call it 30 some odd actions that you're going to take, completely changes how the game plays out every single time. And that's a marvel to me, and I think it's a credit to how good Labora and Uwe Rosenberg is in general.
32, right?
I think,
24
yeah.
plus 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly is a wonderful contrast to that, the excessive amount of mechanisms and rules and attempts to make things asymmetric that you do get with so many modern heavy Euros, or kitchen sink Euros, that I tend to turn my nose up a bit at. And this, to me, is the essence of explaining why you don't need that kind of game, because there's a huge amount of variety within this relatively straightforward setup. And the rules are not complicated to learn. I mean, it was a very straightforward reteach of us. And even when we watched it the previous time, watching you on doublespeak. I learned that Edward cannot bear to listen to himself other than at 2 times speed.
Facts.
And it's a really nifty game, and one I can definitely see. Yeah, I could really imagine getting into this, because this is a game I could say to myself, yeah, I could play this every week for a few weeks and try and really absorb and get into it. And to take that from a fairly straightforward rule set, that's what I particularly like. And I'm with you as, oh please, I mean, clearly the possibilities for more card decks would be...
Oh my god. So the gameplay is great, solo all the way up to 4 players. And the only downside, literally the only complaint that I have about this game, is the fact that there are 2 decks effectively. There's Ireland and there's France. And Agricola has roughly 1,600 cards in it. Has decks out the wazoo. And we can't get 1 extra deck, which gives us 2 more sets here for Labora. I'm just saying, I think there's a market for it. This could use a reprint, a deluxeification, however you want to do it, with even just 1 double-sided deck is all you need, and it'll give new life to a Hall of Fame game, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, someone has done someone did a Flanders like fan-made deck, which if I was motivated enough, I might try to figure out how to print. I've never printed cards myself, but I suppose I could.
There are companies out there you can order them.
Or I could get sleeves and do that thing and put them on paper.
I just would like an official reel.
I mean, I'm curious what that deck is like.
I am as well.
Yeah.
So, and that's on BGG, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, that's a wrap. That is Labora. So thanks to these guys for taking the time tonight. Thanks to everybody that watched live around the world, as well as after the fact. If you did enjoy the stream, please like and subscribe. Really does help the channel. Consider supporting the show, patreon.com/HCHQ. It not only helps the channel literally keep the lights on, but it also, you get a whole lot of perks. You get access to the Slack community, a whole bunch of extra content, whether it's podcast, whether it's other patron-only streams, so on and so forth. So that's a wrap. Join me tomorrow with Ben Rossett and Ted Allspack of Bezier. We're doing an announcement of an upcoming game that I'm really excited about. And then if you're a patron, tomorrow night we are doing Tales of Northland, Sagas of Nog and the Nog. And Friday, Ken and I are doing the epic 4-era game of the Colonists. There's a reason we're only doing it 2-player. I want to do it 3-player, but I also want to sleep Friday. So I'm Edward.
Shrey.
Martin.
Y'all have a great night. Thanks again, guys. Y'all take care. Bye.